Hello everyone, today I will present my first capstone project to you. For this project, I choose the mental health intake dataset. I will analyze this dataset and examine how some variables affect the rate of mental health treatment. And first of all, I am loading the necessary libraries and then I am setting the display option here. And I read the data and loading the data into a data frame, and our data is like this. And also I wrote the columns and the question asked in the survey here, and then I checked the data frame like this. And there are a total of 1259 rows and 27 columns, and you can see that there are null values in columns like state and self-employed, and also work interfere and comments column. And then when I check the state field, there are actually 751 rows from America and the other 508 rows from other countries. So for other countries, the state columns is empty. And then I clean the data in this section, and first of all I dropped the comments column because there are lots of empty values, and then I dropped the timestamp values because I don't need this column for my analyze. And then I fill the state column with the country name, especially other than countries other than America. And also I fill the null columns, null datas with unknown for work interfere columns. And then lastly I dropped the column, drop the NA values in self-employed column. And then I check the age data, and you can see there are so many minus values, and there is more 100, so it is not normal age. So I deleted the data that are younger than 70 and more older than 100 years old, and then now it is normal, and you can see that. And also there are many different values in the gender field, and I grouped the data like this: male, female, non-binary, and other. And after cleaning the data, I checked the numerical and categorical data, and I create a definition like this. And the data set now has 1233 columns, and there are 25 rows, and 22 of them is categorical columns. And you can see the categorical columns in here, and we have just numerical columns is age. And then I check the frequency distribution of categorical variables like this. And after this analyze it, and after I check the frequency, and then I analyze the data with graphs in this section. And the first chart, I compared the gender distribution in mental health treatment, and it shows that 70% of those seeking treatment are male, and the other amount is, you can see that, female, non-binary, and other. And my second chart, I compared to, I checked the relation between mental health treatment by gender, with gender. So, and I observed that there are more women seeking treatment than those who are not seeking treatment. And in my third chart, I look at the numbers of the seeking treatment according to family history with a bar chart, and I observed that those with a family history of mental illness are more likely to seek treatment. You can see that. And fourth graph is a relationship between company benefits and mental health treatment. And the fifth chart is mental health treatment by states and country, and I use plotly bar chart. And you can see like this. And I checked the mental health treatment by state country chart, and I use also map chart. You can see like this. For USA, I use this, and you can see how many people choose yes or no. And for other countries, I create a world map, and you can see the other countries counts. And then I checked the key square test to look at the relationship between categorical variables. Here I took some columns with p-values less than 0.05. As a result of this test, it can be seen that those with a family history of illness are more likely to seek treatment. If there is illness in family, and if they choose yes, and they can be seek a treatment for their mental illnesses. And the second chart, we can check the if there is a company benefits about mental illnesses, and the people could seek the treatment. And additionally, I applied logistic regression because almost all my columns are categorical. As a result of the regression, the accuracy value was 0.82, so it is a good value. And then finally I look at the odds ratios, and for example I observed that those with a family history of mental illnesses are 2.5 times more likely to seek treatment than those without. And I have tried to analyze the mental health data using various techniques and visualization. And thank you for your attention. I will include the link to my notebook below the video for you to review if you wish. Thank you for listening to my presentation.